It is a huge weekend this weekend and I'm freaking stoked. You guys, I'm literally so excited about this weekend because Melissa is fighting tonight. And then after her fight, first thing in the morning tomorrow, we're flying off to Turks and Caicos. So I gave myself a spray tan today. I just finished braiding Melissa's hair, which it looks so good. She likes it when she has jiu-jitsu and I braid her hair. She gets 4 cornrows up top, 2 on the side, 2 up the back so that she has her perfect little messy bun. And all of her hair is like braided around so that way her hair can never like fall into her face while she's fighting. And she's gonna choke somebody today. Today she's gonna choke her. So it's in Maumee, Ohio. It's a little bit of a hike to get there. We're putting a lot of stuff in this weekend. Like we're shoving a lot of stuff in and I'm a little nervous if we're gonna be able to get through it all and actually have everything that we need packed for Turks and Caicos tomorrow morning. And hope to God we don't miss our flight because I will cry. I literally will cry. I'm so excited though. This is my very first time ever going out of the country to like a Caribbean island or to Mexico or anything like that and not staying on resort. We are actually getting an Airbnb in Turks and Caicos. I've done like Airbnbs and stuff when I went to Europe, but never did that for like in the Caribbean or anything like that. I'm used to all-inclusive resorts, all the food ready, everything. So I did hear about a food delivery service. We rented a Jeep so that we can drive around the island with the top down. It's just gonna be so much fun. But first we gotta focus on the big thing at hand. Melissa needs to go choke a girl in Maumee, Ohio at Theater of Jiu-Jitsu. And she told me I'm not allowed to wear this shirt, which I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's literally your face. It's literally your face. Last year I wore one big face pink shirt. This one, and Kelly cut it up. I think this is it. It's giving. It's giving Melissa is my girlfriend. It's giving my girlfriend is better than yours. It is giving my girlfriend is going to choke you out and you are gonna be SOL today. I don't know, okay. Also, I just want everybody to win and have a good time, but Melissa says she really needs me to be like, you got this, choker, da da da. So I'm like turning on the girlfriend mode that she needs. It's very different for me because I'm like, hey, just do your best. I'll love you if you win or lose. I really will. So, oh, I know she's gonna do good. The girl's freaking brown belt in jiu-jitsu and she's so freaking good. But even when she doesn't win, she takes it with grace and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him next time. So here we go. If Melissa lets me leave the house with this is gonna be the OOTD. I need to throw on some makeup because, you know, I still got the spray tan face happening and I'm so excited. It's gonna be the best day ever. The makeup look is done and I really just blended in my spray tan and used Ilia's skin tint. It's my go-to always Ilia skin tint and their concealer. So the skin tint is ST12 and the concealer is SC25. I could probably do a little darker on here, but I really liked how it like brightened up with the bags we got going on. But I did change my pants because the other jeans I felt like shrunk or I gained 10 pounds. Could be either one, but oh my God, I didn't feel like I could sit down and we're gonna be in a car for an hour and a half to get to the fight. So we're wearing just like the OG American Eagle and I got my Target flip-flops on and I'm really hoping Melissa's not gonna make me take this off. She literally never tells me what to do. And when she does, I always do the exact opposite because no one puts baby in the corner. I'm so excited. What do you want to say today?
I'm guaranteeing that that's going to happen.
What's good and done, Melissa?
Says, what's good and done, Melissa?
No.
Send it.
No. Cancel. Stop talking to the truck.
Says, stop talking to the truck. Send it.
No.
Melissa, how are you feeling?
Great.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm kind of stoked.
So before you have a fight, what is the #1 thing that you do to help you get in the mindset of like beating up girls?
Try to cut all the distractions and focus on myself.
I'm so glad that I'm here to help you with that.
Yeah. Self-sufficient, this one.
No, she did tell me today, like, please, I need you to take care of yourself today so I can focus on me for this fight. And I was like, that's just fine. Turns out, it's not fine. But that's okay, right? You're still ready and you're still gonna beat her up. I'm so excited. Say how excited you are.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. Get that.
Super stoked.
I really thank all you guys. You're gonna be great. All right, so we got about 10 minutes before we get started and with our first match.
Please don't poke everywhere.
Your pace on. You dictate the direction.
We go forward.
Matt, use the grip. Use the grip. What are we talking about?
You ready for that?
Yeah, use it.
You ready for that?
Watch the guard pull. Look at the guard pull. That's re-attack, re-attack. You have a great re-attack, Kelsey. Ready, bring him off that punch that. Yes, I'll attack. Come on, use it, use it. Yes, use it. Clear those ribs.
Stay in there. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward.
Attack, attack.
Up.
Good. Hey, let's use those grips. Use those grips. Same aggressive. Let's go to our game. Yes. Circle and snap. Circle and snap.
Circle. Circle. That's that Bill grip.
Leave, Red Bush. If you step to that re-attack, keep it. Use those grips. Don't let her settle in. Circle that snap.
Or backwards.
Use your speed, Kelsey.
She re-grip. Ah, that's your time. That's your time for yours.
That's 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
You transition to the grip, that's your timing.
Watch that little, yeah, watch that. That's all there.
Now go.
You got the inside control, snap.
Snap.
Did you hear his sharpened heel?
You got the inside control, snap, use it. You go open the elbow. Do what you know. I need a good stance.
Now pass.
Hold, pass it,
Pass it. Stand up.
Stay up.
Take her. Drive.
Come on, Mom!
Collar grip, hold those lapels, stay tight.
You're going to get one tight. We're going to go seatbelt grip here. She's going to try to roll. You're going to take her back.
Tight, good pressure, chest to back.
Hey, we got to get the top hand in that collar. Get that right.
Those
Get that
knees
top hand.
pinched on her.
Get the top hand in the
Like
collar.
you're following me.
Get the top hand in there.
Settle in the saddle,
We
settle
got to
in the
get
saddle.
low. Just sit her onto a hand. Sit her just like, get that top hand in there. She's not protecting her neck. You have to attack her neck.
Reach for the bottom, reach for the
Go on
bottom
her
block.
neck.
Yes, she is.
And go.
They have to move. The girl was getting the backpack. That's really bad.
Go.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
Stay tight. Stay tight.
I think Mom's gonna explode out of that.
Stay on top. Stay on top. Stay on top.
Yeah.
Pull her back.
Pull her back.
Pull her back.
Pull her back.
Pull her back and then we're going to get loose.
Yeah, stay still up like that, go out of position. Let down.
Come on, Mom.
Pass.
Off of the stage. I'm sweating.
Come on, Melissa.
Go guard, step back. Go collar, go hands in the collar. Control the hand, they have to pass.
Come on, let's go.
Stay in there, Kel, stay in there. Stay in there.
Come on, Mom! Get her! Come on!
Again. Step back, move.
Sweep her!
You have to have intent. No hands in the collar. Stay in there, Kel, be fine.
You're shaking. I don't know.
From Ohio, Prasa, Kelsey Carlson!
We're on our way to Turks and Caicos.
Hey, where's your bag?
You had she scared me. Okay, I have to share that literally this whole thing has worked out perfectly for us because Melissa's a mosier in the morning and takes a little bit of time to get ready. She's always late. I'm the person that is at the airport 2 hours before my flight leaves, ready and prepared for everything. That was not the case today. Right when we got to the airport, the lines were ridiculously long, but we got there with just enough time and even made a couple TikToks, but literally we waited probably 5 minutes before we boarded, and now our plane is boarding and we're not even gonna wait at this airport. The only thing we're missing is Starbucks. We just haven't had time for that. Maybe if we leave a little bit earlier next time, we'll be like, I like to show that we have getting some rest. We have the whole aisle to ourselves. It was a pretty good plane ride. This is better than first class. Take that, Amy. We have first class. We are gonna do our. We have first class in row 25 with this aisle to ourselves. We rented this Jeep and I'm a little bit nervous because the check engine light is on. The ABS, there's another light on.
Reset. Hey, I'm on a freaking island and I'm super stoked about it. The sun's about to come out. Reset started like that.
What she said, because this is exciting, but if we end up on the side of the road in Turks and Caicos in a white Jeep with special yellow detailing, it's actually sunflowers all over. Also driving on the left side of the road. She's doing so good. It's gonna be great, and I'm really happy and excited. There's a little wine fridge. I didn't even notice this over here. And somebody left some sunscreen. I accidentally got way too big of a room, but it is so incredibly beautiful. Just a whole vibe. There's so much room for activities. Where's the door? I've never seen a screen door so big. Wait, is that grill ours?
Yeah.
Wow! How'd he do that? I can't wait to have a cup of coffee out here. Literally no one is here. I am not used to getting an Airbnb when I go out of the country. No one is here. It's so quiet and so private. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get food and some drinks. I have so much room for activities. I definitely did too much when I ordered this room. I feel like the kids should be here with how big this room is, how much space we have. I am so excited. Today, Melissa and I are going to downtown Turks and Caicos to go to like this, I don't know if it's like an animal shelter, but it has all of these dogs. You can walk them around for 2 hours to get them their exercise for the day. And I couldn't be more excited. I've been talking to Melissa so much about wanting another dog, but I feel like this would be a nice little like hint to see if, you know, she wants another one too. She said no a few times, but I'm really, really excited. We haven't vlogged a whole lot because we've just been enjoying the trip. Yesterday we spent most of the day on the beach. So Melissa's red as ever, super burnt. And we went to dinner. We had this beautiful dinner. The first day we got here, we pretty much slept because we were running on 4 hours of sleep after Melissa's fight. And we really have just been enjoying the time that we have together, like this quiet and still. And it's been so nice. We haven't really like tried to jam a whole lot of stuff into our day, which has been kind of nice. Nothing is really planned or scheduled. We're here with Melissa's friends from Jiu Jitsu, and they have been here 3 times. So we're like, okay, what are we doing today? Where's the places to eat? You know, the best spots. She has like this whole notes where she's like, this beach is less windy, this restaurant has really good da-da-da. Like, she's pretty much planning the whole thing. And I have been waiting and chomping at the bit for being able to go and walk these dogs. We even walked last night to go and see the dogs, to see if we could see them through the window when the place was closed. I'm so freaking excited about it.
Who needs an all-inclusive resort when you have a Melissa to cook for you? Smells so good. She's been hooking it up with all the snacks and all the sandwiches. You're the best, babe.
I know.
I love you.
Okay, so what are you making? Sausage and what else? Pancake! I do quickly want to sneak outside to have a conversation about Melissa's fight. So as you guys can probably guess, she's super disappointed. She is someone that's really not used to losing because she's really good. Like, she's really good at what she does. She's amazing at jiu-jitsu. She just knows what to do. She's strong. She's flexible. She's really freaking good at jiu-jitsu. So I think for anyone to have to go drive 2 hours to have one fight and that fight not go the way that you want it to is extremely disappointing. So for those of you who don't know jiu-jitsu, me being one of them, I just know from what Melissa tells me, the fight was 0-0. They both got 0 points, but Kelsey won on an advantage. So neither of them got a submission, neither of them had gotten any points during the fight, but there was one moment where Melissa went from guard bottom to turtle, and it was called like conceding to turtle because it was just like to protect her from getting submitted. So that defensive move gave Kelsey the advantage, even though it wasn't worth any points. So, I mean, it was a good fight. I think there was a lot of stalling happening at the beginning. They were standing for so long. I felt like that 5 minutes went so quickly because they just stood there. And a lot of people did ask, like, you know, was Kelsey stalling? She's known for stalling the fight. She like takes a while, so they just stood there. And Melissa's a top player. She's not really a bottom player. And yesterday she actually was really, I think in such a relaxed environment, she really had a second to think about her jiu-jitsu and what she should have done and what she needs to work on. And I did tell her, you know, and this is what I tell Kaden too, we learn from losing. You can't learn anything when you're constantly winning. So she's really in a space where she's learning a lot and knowing what she needs to train for and work on. So I didn't really want to talk about it in front of her, and I didn't know if she was ready to really have a conversation in front of a camera about it, because, you know, obviously this is all still kind of new to her, having a girlfriend that literally records everything. I try really hard to have a good balance, but It's just new for her. I wanted to like sneak away on our trip to tell you guys what happened, and she's ready to come and find you again, Kelsey. She's coming for you.
Sonia is leaving today to her new house. Say goodbye to her.
You can grab her and cuddle her. Somebody beat me to it.
This guy's first day.
You're gonna pee too? Oh, okay. We're all peeing. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yesterday was a complete bust with walking the dogs. So today we're gonna do a take 2. The second that we got there, they like put out a couple puppies and some of them got adopted, but they put some puppies out to pet, but they weren't, all the walkable dogs were taken for the day. So we're going early to make sure that I get a dog today. I need to walk a dog on the beach or it's over. Like this whole trip is a wash. I'm just kidding. Even though we didn't get to walk dogs yesterday, we went to this beach called Taylor Bay Beach, and it was one of the most beautiful beaches I had ever seen. The sand was so soft, and as you were walking into the water, I think it was high tide. When you say it was high tide, when we went up, like when we were there, yeah, there wasn't a lot of waves, but we were definitely in high tide. So there was this beautiful soft sand for like what seems like 50 yards maybe. Would you say? Yeah, like 50 yards where it was just really shallow water, beautiful soft sand. We had so much fun. I may have had a little bit too much to drink and I was like floating along in the water. It was so much fun. That was probably hands down my favorite beach day so far. Yesterday's beach day was fun, but there was just so much seaweed on the beach. It was a nice area, but like we didn't really get into the water because it was cold and it got pretty deep. So we literally went in the water to pee, and that was about it. Everybody pees in the ocean when they're at the beach.
Good morning.
Everybody does. I'm trying to go for Carrie from Sex and the City vibes, try to bring back my curls. This is about 80% my hair, but the top was so frizzy and like dead. I feel like we do the most damage to the top here. So I had to try to put some curls in to bring down like the frizz level. And then I took these top pieces and tied them in the back, because also the worst part about having curly hair when your hair is damaged is the front pieces. And if the front pieces look messed up, it ruins the entire hair. Like I can't even look at myself in the mirror if my like front pieces are messed up. Do you feel like that sometimes?
Yeah, so today with my hair, this is what I did.
Isn't it so pretty? She didn't do it. I did it. Don't get it twisted, swirly. I did that hair. And this morning we went and walked on the marina, and it was really, really sweet. But I'm so excited to walk some dogs today. Today,
Puppies.
we're walking puppies. Melissa and I are going, we had a conversation. We're going to share a dog. And that way, one of us can make sure to record while the other one has a dog, and you know, get some good, because I want to remember that forever. I've been so many places. I really have. I feel like I've traveled a lot. Never been anywhere that you can go and walk shelter dogs on the beach and around downtown Turks and Caicos. Like that is so cool. I'm literally so excited about it. That's the one thing that I was like, and maybe it'll convince Melissa for doggy number 2. Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Excited? We're getting a puppy.
Yay.
He secured the dog. And she's so cute. We got the dog. We don't remember her name, but she's named after a judge, so we're naming her Ruth.
Hey, Ruth.
Say hi. She's so cute, but she had explosive diarrhea on the sidewalk. I bought a hat, some Caicos hat. I also got an oversized sweatshirt, and Melissa got a white shirt too. We'll do it on. Wants to be in the shade. So freaking cute.
She's a nut. That was a good fight. Is it rockabye baby time?
It is. Also, I'm asserting my dominance because she's whining and I'm like,
Show us that face again. You didn't?
not on this.
Okay. I don't want one, but she probably will.
Yes.
It's mushroom. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I don't say that about anything.
You robbed me of this moment.
Morgan doesn't like.
We're officially back home from our trip, and when we got in yesterday, I was so exhausted. Like, we ended up landing at around 9:45. When we finally got home, I was so grouchy and I was like, nobody talked to me. I changed my clothes really quick because Melissa would not let me wear airport clothes and plane clothes in the bed. So I was like, okay. I threw on different clothes. I didn't shower or anything. I went to bed, didn't take any of my pills, didn't wash my face, nothing, which is not like me at all. And granted, it was like 10:30 and I'm like, goodbye, good night. I was so tired. Was up at 7 a.m. ready to go for the day. I just really needed to go to sleep. I think I'm turning more and more into like a toddler. By 9:30, I'm crying to go to bed, and then I'm up like first thing in the morning, like, okay, ready for the day, let's go. But Melissa and I really did have so much fun. It was such a cool experience to go and actually be in like an Airbnb, so it was more like we lived there instead of being in the resort and having like a tourist experience. I feel like I've stayed at a lot of different resorts and I love them so much, but when you're on there and you don't actually like go out to do excursions and things like that, I feel like they all essentially start to look the same. This was definitely a really cool, different experience, and it was really, really fun. We really focused on relaxing. We had one boat day, which was really nice. We did the walking the dogs downtown. I did really, really like the Turks and Caicos downtown area. There was such good food. There was music, lots of shopping. There was like really close access to the beach, and this is also where we did the dog walking. It's actually so cool. So like I said before, it's the shelter, and they allow you to like take these puppies for 2 hours out of the day to socialize the puppies. I think if you have so many dogs, it's hard to walk all the dogs and socialize all these dogs every day, especially puppies that you want to be able to be adopted and go have like a good home and, you know, be adopted from somewhere. You're already helping that dog be successful. They're around people, they're around sound, they're around sand, the different textures. I thought that it was actually a really, really great idea. Our dog, however, was the cutest little teeny tiny puppy. I swear he had worms. She was so bloated and had horrible diarrhea, like multiple times diarrhea. I mean, in the sand, I had to bury the diarrhea and then scoop up. It was kind of like a cat litter situation, and then like scoop up. It took like 7 bags to get all the diarrhea cleaned up. It was so embarrassing. And they're puppies, so they don't know how to walk on a leash. So walking the puppies were really crazy because they were like, we don't know how to walk on a leash. You have to show us how to walk on a leash, but also I want to smell this and I want to go this. And I was like, okay. I told Melissa I wanted another dog, and this is like making me feel like definitely, if and when we decide to get another dog, I don't know if it'll be a puppy. I forgot just how much work that they were, but we had to have this dog out for 2 hours, and she was so tired, literally exhausted by the end. Like, I mean, after an hour, this puppy was like, okay, I'm done, take me back. Like, I was trying so hard to find her shade so that she could be shaded because it was warm. I would be holding her, like not letting her get her little paws too hot. It was like picking up holding, putting it down, letting her go, holding her, and then letting her go. It was a lot. It was a lot, but she was so sweet and so snuggly, like the cutest little puppy. The cutest little puppy. I loved her. I really loved her. That was probably one of the more like memorable moments, was walking around downtown Turks and Caicos with this little puppy and everybody's stopping us like, oh, how cute, how cute. We also did the boat ride, and the boat ride was so fun. We did snorkeling, then we went to Noah's Ark where DJ Khaled was known to pop up at Turks. There was like a trampolines and like an area to swim, and then you could do the water slide off the boat or the diving board off the boat. And I was really scared. I get a little scared of heights. So not when if I'm jumping off something, it scares me. Like I can't cliff jump. I can't, the high dive freaks me out. Like it's just too much. But I did it. Melissa did it a few more times than me. She did some jiu-jitsu moves off of the diving board, which was really cool. But the slide was more my style. But I'm really proud of myself that I forced myself to do the diving board, because it actually was hurt less than the slide. But it really was so much fun. I'm just so glad to be home. I'm so glad to be home. You know, when you go on a trip and you're like, okay, this was so nice. You got to reset and relax. I'm happy to be home. I've read 2 books during my time, and now time to get back to life. Back to life, back to reality. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, and we'll see you next week. I post a new video every Sunday at noon. Love ya, bye.